All right. So, before I even start, I'm already torn on how to feel about this game. I love the Monster Rancher series, mostly Monster Rancher 2 and Monster Rancher Advance 2. That's the ones that I've played the most. I played a little bit of Monster Rancher last year, actually, just downloaded an emulator, downloaded ROM, played in an emulator. But Monster Rancher 2 and Advance 2 especially just played the absolute hell out of. I can actually, I can show you how much I've played Monster Rancher. I have a full, like, Excel spreadsheet of, like, here's all the stat patterns for monsters. Here's, like, training regimens for monsters and, like, how it affects their fatigue and their stress. I have, like, all of the CDs that I think I own or my dad or brother owned, just all of them scanned in, and is just like, here's what it gives, here's the stats. Clearly, I have put a lot of time into this game. However, this isn't just Monster Rancher, this is Monster Rancher DX. As you can see, 2021. This just came out as of when I'm recording this, yesterday? Last night? I booted up a little bit just to test a couple things because I pretty much avoided most of the information about this game. Well, I didn't even know this game was coming out until like last month, but I pretty much avoided most of the information about this game until I saw a review that gave it 1 out of 5 stars. And I'm reading through it. Some of them seemed very like nitpicky things that the reviewer was basically blowing way out of proportion, in my opinion. But some of them, he had very good points. And it started to get me concerned. And I had to boot it up. I played it for like 10 minutes just to test some of the stuff. First thing you'll notice, these stupid bars on the side. Yeah, they didn't do any of the work to just make this widescreen. Like not even, like, I already knew they didn't upgrade the graphics, which is whatever. At the very least, they didn't Grove Street Games it and make them worse. But I was kind of hoping at least for widescreen. But also, these buttons look suspiciously like mobile game kind of style buttons, and that's because apparently this isn't a port of the PS1 version. This is a port of the mobile port of the PS1 game. So there's definitely some things. For example, when I click, there's a stupid fucking light that shows up. So I don't really know. I tested the controls a little bit. The controls are not great. The clicking on the screen is fine, besides the glowing thing, but there's certain things with the controls that just don't really work well. I'm concerned as to how else that comes into play. It is technically just like a port of PS1 game, so them just reusing the mobile port's not a bad thing. It just would have been nice if they made extra optimizations for the PC version. One other thing I noticed yesterday, let's see if it works now. That's one. If you click, it doesn't just go to the thing. Clicking selects it. I'm guessing that's not necessarily because of the mobile version. That's because, like, the PS1 version I have my controller attached to. You need to physically select it before you can click on it, or before you can hit the button to, like, activate it. So if you click, it doesn't activate it immediately either. So they didn't really optimize the keyboard and mouse controls either. I want to see. Yep. So I clicked on manual. This is the manual. Like, that's it. The manual's broken, or they just never finished it. First of all, I don't know why you need to go to a fucking website for a manual. Just like, it's a PC version. Just include, like, if you're not gonna put the manual in game, just include a fucking PDF or something in the download. It's not gonna, like, bloat the download size, and then you could just load up the PDF. It's not that hard. There's a lot of stupid things like that that kind of, like, take me out of the enjoyment of the game. Also, options, I don't know what the fuck FF is. Nothing explained this. They also don't have sound settings other than off. They have battle key settings, but I have no idea what this means. Like, I don't know what these are assigned to. Like, nothing explains. It's clearly just changing the assignments to different buttons, but is it the shoulder buttons? Like, what buttons are you assigning them to? There's so many little things like that that are just like stupid and annoying. Also, I was going to play it last night, and my idea was gonna have 2 save files. Like, I was just gonna do one on my own, just play the fuck out of it, and then start a new one for this video. I stopped mostly because, as you can see, there's new game and continue. There's no way to specify a save file from my early tests. All right, let's just get into it. Sign here, please. Oh, actually. Yep. Okay. This is the other thing. This is a keyboard. I can't type. I have to either use the controller to go through like you would on a normal thing, or click the letters. Why is keyboard support not there? Why is keyboard support not available? Like, you literally having me enter text and you didn't add a keyboard ability. Hey, I'm a monster breeder. So anyone that hasn't played this game, basically you are just a monster breeder. I don't know why, because you never actually breed monsters, you just train them. So I don't know why you're called a breeder. Now that I think about it, I've never actually really thought about that before. That's kind of weird. But I'm also not reading the dialogue. You can read the dialogue. Hello, congratulations on the breeder's exam. Good luck. You'll be given an assistant. Do you know what assistants do? Pretty much fucking nothing. Honestly. They're just there for like flavor text half the time. I'll introduce you to your new assistant. Go get her. What did that say? I didn't read that before I clicked. It's your assistant, Holly. How do you do? My name is Holly. I have just completed my training to become your assistant. But don't worry, I'm well trained and familiar with the basics of breeding. Trust me, please. Okay. Chill out, Holly. I trust you, I think. You'll have to excuse her boldness. Was that boldness? I feel like that was more like nervousness, anxiety. She's like, please trust me. Well, go to town and get your first monster together. I know. Okay, let's go then. Yeah. Look who's here, Tesk. Oh my God, shut up. Let's go get a monster. Oh, Holly, how have you been? I've been great. I've just been assigned to Eric. The fucking flashing is annoying me. I just see it out of the corner of my eyes as I'm reading, and it's just like, I wish that could at the very least be turned off. Win all tournaments, ES, 4 major ones too. Yeah, you basically train your monster, win battles to level up your tamer rank, not just the monster rank. First monster special, choose wisely, get additional monsters from your CDs and learn a lot. Good luck, you two. I mean, I'll get to the CD thing because, well, I'll get to it like immediately. Shut up and let us go to the fucking town. Jesus Christ. All right, nice weather. I'm glad to it's a pleasure meeting you. First, let's get you a monster. If you want a basic type, go to the market. Want a monster for CD, go to the shrine. Please ask me, press help button. Let's go. Autosave. So yeah, one of the things that some people are gonna see this as like a good thing. Some people are gonna see it as a negative. I see it as kind of a negative. While autosave is good, the fact that you can only have one save makes it bad, because one of the things that you do usually is just, wait, there are multiple slots. Oh, is there an autosave and multiple slots? Okay, I take back what I said. So if I go back to title, can I load multiple slots? Because then the autosave makes sense, because it means there's an autosave slot. But I thought I hit continue in it before and it loaded up instantly. Maybe okay, I might just be a fucking idiot. Okay, never mind what I said about the save slots. I thought there were, or what I was gonna say about the save slot, I don't know if I ever said it. I thought there was only one save slot, because maybe it's because I didn't have save data and it loaded up automatically. Okay, then I'm glad they added the autosave. That's actually a good improvement. That is actually fucking fantastic, because Again, I'm an idiot and I forget to save all the fucking time. So anyway, monsters. You can go to the market. Shut up. Yeah, you just choose a normal monster. I don't want a normal monster. The main thing you would do, for anyone that never played this game and doesn't know, the main thing you would do is go to the shrine. Now on the PlayStation 1 version, as I showed in my thing that I already closed, so I'm not reopening it, the CDs, normally in the PlayStation 1 versions, and if you emulate it or whatever, it'll tell you, basically, take the game disc out, put a new disc in, whether it's a CD, another PlayStation 1 game, CD-ROM, whatever. You close it, it reads it, you take out that CD, put the game disc back in, and based on what it read, it, I guess, has some sort of algorithm that determines it. It gives you a monster with, like, a certain type of monster, certain stats, whatever. Obviously, they didn't want to do that because this version's on mobile and Switch, both of which don't have CDs. And I feel like most people don't have CD drives anymore. My new computer, once I set it up, won't have a CD drive. So obviously you could still emulate and like mount other ROMs, but that kind of gets annoying. And honestly, just trying to do even the CDs in an emulator is clunky. So what they did, be able to generate a monster from any CD you may have. They clearly did not change the text at all. So you basically search their database. Cautions. Generated monsters may not match the original. Oh, okay. I was actually wondering that because I was wondering, like, I don't remember any from this game because, like I said, I only played this game for the first time last year, but I was wondering, like, if I go to Monster Rancher 2 and I would do Blink-182's Enema of the State, I know that was like a special ghost type. I was wondering if it would generate the same monster, but it possibly, but it may not. That's good to know. Generate monsters and attributes may be modified. Monsters generated are assigned by blah blah blah. Prefix search is conducted. Special characters display. Okay, cool. So one problem with this, and it's a nitpicky problem. Again, it was one of those problems that the reviewer that I mentioned as like a big problem. It's not really a big problem, but just kind of annoying. There are some artists that just don't exist in here, and not like obscure artists, like popular artists. The one the reviewer mentioned, he mentioned like Madonna and Snoop Dogg, and sure enough, if I think that's spelled right. Oh, other thing before I continue, that's keyboard. That doesn't pop up the other keyboard, so why couldn't you just do the other keyboard for the rest? It's inconsistent controls like that kind of annoy the fuck out of me. But yeah, if you search like, and I clicked search and it didn't actually search, nothing. But then I did search Blink-182. They have all of their stuff. Like, they even have Up to Quarantine, which was like last year or whatever. So then it's pretty up to death. I read Bored to Death, and it's pretty up to date. And a lot of the art, I'm a fucking idiot. A lot of the artists that they have are like that I've seen are missing are not like random. I saw a comment on like the Steam community where it was missing like Weird Al and AC/DC. Like, they're not like obscure artists. I even tested like a more obscure artist. One of my favorite bands, Stand Atlantic. I don't feel like I've met another person in real life that listens to them. Their entire like album thing, all of their like random singles and stuff, all of that's on here. I don't know why there's just I don't know what database they took all of these albums from that it has some like really fucking obscure artists. Like, I hit random yesterday and it was some artist I just never heard of. I couldn't even tell you what it was because I've already forgotten it, because it was one that I was just like, I don't think I've ever seen that name before. But then they're missing some like big ones, so I'm assuming they took like a database of CDs somewhere and just used that, but it was missing some artist. I have no idea. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just hit random. I've been talking Golfer. I have no idea who that is. Is that someone that's like not obscure and I'm just the idiot for not knowing who that is? They're a Canadian rock band, but like they don't even have any pictures on, they like barely have anything on Wikipedia. So yeah, they are pretty fucking obscure. But you know, Monster Rancher has them. So cool. here's the big moment. I will say the reviewer also said that there's a chance you could random a monster that you can't generate. Oh! So that actually answers one of my questions. I'll get to that. He said there's plenty of times he hit random, got a thing, and it told him, like, you can't generate this monster. So if that, I've only done 2 randoms now, and both of them have been good. If you can generate randomized monsters that you can't generate, that's kind of stupid, and they need to fix that. But one of the things that they did fix is, I'm pretty sure, I might be remembering this wrong, but when I did Monster Rancher 1, you couldn't generate subtypes other than question mark subtypes. You couldn't, like, special subtypes. You couldn't generate subtypes, because the way Monster Rancher works is you have the main type, which is just the main monster, and then if you mix it with another monster, it gains extra things. Like Monol is normally just like a straight, like, black rectangle. But with Galley, because Galley's color is white, that's like Galley's mask and everything, it gives it that color, and it'll have some, like, stat changes based on what subtype it is. But if I remember correctly, in the original one, you couldn't generate subtypes from CDs. Like, I think it was a bug. Like, I think they broke it somewhere, and you just couldn't generate subtypes from CDs. You had to make them from combining. So if I'm right about that, they fixed it, which is actually a good improvement. Okay, I'm actually feeling a lot better about this game, because I don't know what to name him. I also can't type. I'm horrible with names. I'll just name him Brian, because that's the first thing that came to my mind. Just love naming my monsters and stuff just like normal names. Like, I could name him something interesting. It's just like, yeah, it's Brian. Good old Brian. But I am feeling better about this game, because they did add enough improvements. I think they also rebalanced the monsters and such. And I think at the very least there's like one item they changed what it does. Like, that was stress relieving, that they changed what it does in Monster Rancher 2. I don't know how much they did, so my training guides might actually not work anymore. Oh, he actually has good stats. The one that I generated yesterday to test had like below 100 and everything, so he's actually not bad. 3 moves, good. No training record because I haven't fucking done anything yet. Let's go to the ranch. I'm gonna stop talking and going through all of this shit. I'm gonna actually just play the game. I want to get through 1 official tournament. That's my goal before I end the episode. What do I want to... Oh, I forgot. Monster Rancher 1 only has 3 items to feed him. It's so weird when you're so used to playing a newer version of the game. Like, you play the second one before the first one, and then it's just like, you go back and it's like, oh, this is really fucking weird. This is shocking. Like, I played Mass Effect 3 before I played 1 or 2, and then I went back to play 1, and I'm like, this shows its age, because Mass Effect 3 was a lot better gameplay-wise, and then you go to 1, and it's just, like, so stripped down, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. So I'm not using any of my guides or anything, so I don't know what he's good at. I mean, I'm guessing defense, power, and intelligence are like what he's good at, but he only has 1 intelligence move. So what do I want to train? I think I want to train power. Let's work on power. What is work and training? What's the difference? Oh, no, go away. I remember, training is the, like, you send them away for a month and hope for the best. Shut up! I don't care about the dialogue. If you care about the dialogue, nothing's happening, so don't worry about it. Work. Cart. So, I'm even torn about something I criticized before, which is the clicking, changing the thing. Because on this menu, it makes sense. On, like, the main menu, it doesn't make sense, but because, like, why do I need to click and then, like, click twice on manual just to open the manual that doesn't work? But here it makes sense because stuff shows, so it's like, I'm torn. Like, it works in some places and doesn't in others, and I don't know. Here it's good, though. I think I'm gonna do the heavier training. Heavier training just makes him more tired, but it also has, like, secondary stat gains, and does power more. No, because he's a new monster, he's gonna fail it. Because I need to yell at him and say, like, you fucking idiot, stop failing. Right? Like, he's gonna pull it halfway and fail. Because he's a baby. Punish it. Yes. Maybe I should just rule with an iron fish all the time. Did I say iron fish? Iron fist. My brain's broken. My brain's broken. This is what I get for recording videos immediately after work. Brian seems tired. Give it some rest. Wait, you're already fucking tired? I didn't realize that. I didn't actually say it seemed that it's, I didn't look and see that it said it seems tired. Where does he get the fucking mouth from? That's not how he looks in real life. Again, this is also really weird because Monster Rancher 1 has these little like animated things. Monster Rancher 2, when you do a training, it goes to another 3D area. Like it'll actually show them in 3D pulling a cart. Yeah, I yelled at him, made him rest, and he did good. Right, you get money from training in this one. So if I do one training, I basically make up all the money I spent on food. Oh, he has 9 loyalty. Cool. Hey, go build. Are you good enough to build? Brian seems tired. You trained once. I know you're a baby, but chill the fuck out. I'm not paying attention to what it says when it says like, did it say he seems fine? Because I think he might be playing me. He might be like, hey, I just asked him to rest and he let me rest. Maybe I can do this every other week. It's very well. No, his loyalty did raise though. Style easy. Ah, I'm going too easy on him. I need to rule with that iron fish I mentioned before. Build. That's just the cart. That's just the cart. He didn't build anything. Power went up by 8 though. Speed went down by 4. I don't want to do that enough. Ah, I see. It says seems well, but I think seems well is one of those weird like middle grounds where he could be good or tired. You know what though? I think I'm going to make him build again. No. You're not resting. I am ruling with an iron fish. And I'm also not gonna stop saying that anymore. I fucked it up once, I'm gonna keep fucking it up. Why did you rest? I told you not to. Brian did not finish his work. Punish it, yeah. I fucking told you to work, not sleep. Brian as well, yeah, because he fucking slept on the job, idiot. What? How dare you? When's the next battle? I want you to get the shit kicked out of you. Official Cup, end of June. You are going down. You are not gonna be ready for that because you are sleeping on the job. I'm trying to turn you into a fucking killing machine, and you're sleeping on the job like that? Yeah, you better build. Brian's power level went up. Hell yeah. See, this is what all the building. Oh, I had to wait for him to go through his celebratory, like, bounce up and down, I guess. You earned that rest. Went up in power level. You also earned me 300 money that week. Do you want some meat? You earned the meat? Give you the meat. That might also make him fat. I don't know if form is a thing in this game, because I know you can genuinely make your monster skinny or fat in the in 2. I don't know if that existed in this game. I don't see it, so maybe it didn't, or maybe it was like hidden in this game, but it doesn't like just openly exist. Maybe I should raise the defense. We're close to the tournament, so I might want to raise defense just to get that up a level. I don't know if the level actually matters, or if it's the raw number that matters, because if it's the raw number, then raising it a little bit won't really matter, but it gives me a fun little animation when the number goes up. I'm gonna have him mine to raise his life as well. Hell yeah. Defense level went up. Life is the only one that, well, the raw numbers matter in 2. For some reason, I'm thinking they didn't matter in this one. Seems well. Can you raise your speed a little bit? because we've been losing speed with build. If we keep going, your speed level's gonna drop. I kind of don't want it to drop, so I want you to keep that speed up. So if we alternate forest and build, I don't know if that's, yeah, I feel like that gives me enough sec. I told him he could rest. That's not rolling with an iron fist. Or sorry, iron fish. I apologize. What can I buy from the item shop? Can I buy stuff to make him less tired? Eric, I've never heard of him. What? Hold on. This is, so that is literally the exact same conversation that happens in the second game, but it's obvious it's a different assistant and a different shopkeeper. How did I not notice it when I played this game before? I'll stop by again to see you sometime. We're stopping by and seeing him right now. What do you mean, see him sometime? We're literally here to buy shit. Burn the fat off. So fat is a thing. Right. Right. Taffy. Mint leaf is good for stress. Taffy does stuff. And then the mystic snake and the apple disciplines him and such. I don't remember what mango and candy do, but taffy is what lowers fatigue. Right, so if I force him to, how do I do this? Oh, just okay. If I force him to train, then feed him taffy, and then have him battle, he'll go into the battle not tired. And if this is anything like Monster Rancher 2, battling will lower stress as well. It'll make him ridiculously tired, but it'll lower stress. I don't want to go back to the shop. Schedule. Forest. You were supposed to do that yesterday. What are you doing in the forest? How did he? I don't think I've ever seen him in like the real world just like grow an arm out of its chest. Also, how does grabbing an apple out of a tree train speed? What you don't have to be fast, the apple's not moving. Punish it, I could, and be more strict, because the way you raise its loyalty is you gotta be even. So you gotta like praise it and everything, which gives it good, but then you also need to scold it to make it like push it bad. But if I remember correctly, it's much easier to just feed it snakes, and that out of context, just like, hey, feed it snakes and that'll make it hate you. Nah, I don't think he did it on purpose. Brian seems to be relieved. As official tournament, I know there is. He's also well, probably because he failed the thing, so it didn't tire him out as much. That was, I forgot how creepy models animations can be sometimes. Use anything else? I don't have any items, Holly. What do you mean use anything else? All right, let's save. Actually, let's not save. Let's schedule and just battle. We don't need to save because we're just gonna win. You know what? I've gone back on my thing. Little loyalty now and may act confused. Well, you know what? He's got to get over it. We have got to get to rank D. We have got to get to rank D because reasons. I actually, there's no reason to do this early. I think my monster is going to be screwed out of this. Oh, my controller turned off because I've been using the keyboard. Or the mouse. I haven't even touched the keyboard outside of typing in the CD. Battle. Give Brian instruction. Now, this is what I'm confused about. I don't know the controls for this. Are there mouse controls for this? Yes, there are. I can go forward, backward, and use technique. So I can control this completely with the mouse. I know that's a holdover from the mobile thing, and I kind of wish they didn't have the stuff on the sides. Like, they could have put the buttons somewhere else, but like, I love the fact that there's mouse controls though. It's so, I'm torn. As I mentioned before, I'm kind of torn with like certain things. I also don't know if this is gonna be easier or tougher to play with the mouse than, I think it will be because I need to like go forward and backward. I feel like it would be easier if I'm using the controller. Okay, it is the shoulder buttons. Left bumper goes backwards, right bumper goes forward. I don't, B is technique. Okay. I just KO'd him. I was not even I was trying to figure out the controls. Man, he fucking sucks. I was trying to figure out the controls. I didn't even know what I was doing. Other thing, if you're using the controller, the control stick doesn't control menus. That is, I've had some problems with that in some other games. Just like on Xbox, and that is one of my pet peeves. Like, make both of them control the menus. It's not that hard. Also, A and B are switched. Well, not switched for Japan, switched for the US though. Like, A is back and B is accept. And I didn't see of a way to change that, because you could change the keyboard buttons, but I didn't see a way to change the controller buttons. So that kind of sucks too. Bayun. Let's take on Bayun. I could just forfeit in the middle of the thing. How do I use Dispel? I didn't see Dispel go off at all, like when I was just randomly pushing buttons. Is A Dispel? Because B was not Dispel. Yes, A is Dispel, B is Technique. Shoulder buttons are Move. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Stop both of you being confused. Jesus fucking Christ. Tackle him. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my God, the power. My power is so high, and it seems like their shit is so low that it's very easy to just... That was the Dispel. I forgot there was animations for Dispel in this game. Dispel is basically like, if you're too close, you just push them back, but I didn't realize it like zoomed in on his face. Also, that's 2 KOs on a monster that's little less than 3 months old. I either got a really good monster or these guys just fucking suck. Rhaegar, he's won 2, I've won 2. That's the only challenge, but at the very least, I guaranteed second place in this tournament. I did not expect that. I expected to just get absolutely destroyed. Is Rhaegar, because Rhaegar's a dino and a Suezo, does it have 1 eye? Oh, that's a missed opportunity. It has the yellow color, but it should have had 1 eye. I feel like Monster Rancher 2 did that with a lot of them. Like, they just made them Cyclopses. Oh, I need to continue. We got this. We got this. I don't really need to worry about Will either. Will, if you see for anyone that hasn't played, if you see the numbers below the techniques, it uses that much Will if you use a technique. Stronger techniques obviously use more, and some techniques can cause the opponents to lose Will. Let's use the sound one. I haven't used that. But I haven't had to worry about it because all of mine are in the teens. Like, I don't use enough Will for Will to be a problem. And hit percentage, I feel like, should be obvious what that means. Soundwave! Dude, Brian's fucking great. Brian just got to rank D and he's not even 3 months old. Oh boy. That, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, he gained fame! Well, yeah, he's a 3-month-old that just destroyed these fucking monsters in this tournament. Of course he gained fame. Why wouldn't he be famous after that? Congratulations. What was that? Was that supposed to be like, is that supposed to be like a peace sign? Okay. Congratulations on your win. You can go on to the next level. Praise it? Absolutely. Don't do that. Brian seems to be very happy. Good, Brian. Good. I'm glad. Which item do you want to give it this month? Meat! He earned it. He earned the meat. Oh! Please sign here, please. You said please twice. I mean, I guess you're being polite, but like... Relax. Thank you. Here you are. Ah! A cylinder. From FIMBA, I wonder. Yes, what is FBI, FLM, whatever that stand for? For Federation International Monsters Association. I can't think of a B. I thought it might just be it, blah, blah, blah. Recognition of your ability, you are promoted to R1. All right, what does that mean? Breeder's rank. Oh, rank 1. I didn't realize it counted up. Figured it would count down. Like, doesn't it count down in 2? Like you start at like 12th rank and go up to 1st? No, it doesn't. It does count up there. I'm an idiot. Again, I've been an idiot a lot of times in this video already. Breeder's rank shows how skilled he is. Eric, you're on your way. Becoming a master breeder is every breeder's dream. We must work hard. Again, I'm not really breeding monsters. Seems well. He seems exhausted. Let's go buy a snake and give it to him. Congratulations, you've been promoted 1st rank. Okay, I'll give you a special discount today. We are gonna buy so many snakes. We are gonna buy so many snakes. I'm also using the controller. The controller works fine. Again, the A and the B is the only thing that, like, I wish they kind of switch that or allowed you to switch it. Maybe you can, and I'm an idiot. Snakes are so expensive. Never mind. We're only buying like 2 snakes. Why is it up and down? I was really confused as to why I couldn't change the numbers. It shows left and right. Up and down changes the amount. All right, buying 3 snakes. Now, it says easy. If I use a snake, if I'm remembering this correctly, his loyalty might drop, but it should even out. And I think it long-term helps. I think his loyalty it only dropped like 2, but now he's even. Because basically the way the loyalty works, if I'm remembering this correctly, is you have a number from 0 to 100 for loyalty, but you actually have 2 numbers from 0 to 50 on like happiness and discipline kind of thing. Think Digimon World 1, where you had the separate happiness and discipline meters. It's kind of like that, except combined, and you can't see the happiness and discipline meters. And the snake lowers the happiness slightly, but raises the discipline. And that's good because I just tend to praise my monsters and just give them whatever they want. So I need to feed them as many goddamn snakes as possible. All right, I am going to end this episode here. If you want to see me play this more, let me know, because I feel a lot better about this game now that I've actually played it and actually experienced some of the stuff. Obviously, there are some nitpicky things like the shrine not having all like a bunch of monsters or like missing a bunch of monsters. The fact that the mouse cursor creates this stupid trail when you push it and you can't turn that off. The fact that the manual doesn't work, which really isn't nitpicky. The fact that like FF, what is FF? Oh! That's their high speed mode. Oh, so it's FF for fast forward. That's not confusing in the slightest. Also, what is high speed mode? Because I can't look at the goddamn manual to figure it out. It just says, raising your monsters now takes less time than ever. Does it just speed up the game? Because if so, I kind of want to go through a month and just see how fast it is. I have no idea. I've seen plenty of things that mention high speed mode, but haven't really said what it is. So you know what? We're gonna, oh, it literally is just high speed work. Oh wait, let's let him sleep. You know what? I'm just gonna go through a month, see how quick this is. Oh my God, that's actually kind of great. Because you can't skip those animations as far as I know. So the fact that they have a high speed mode where it's just like, oh, it goes through the animations quickly. My dude still hasn't learned how to fucking pick an apple. My dude, like, seems to be relieved. Yeah, because I'm a softie and I know he's just an idiot. I know he didn't mean it. I can't scold him for like just accidentally grabbing a branch. No, I am not gonna give you some rest because like you didn't pick, you fucking asshole. I was a softie. I didn't yell at you for not picking the apple and you go against me like that? You just sleep on the job? Go to the fucking forest and pick a goddamn apple. There you go. Speed up by 3. I have half a mind to give you a goddamn potato. But yeah, the high speed mode is actually pretty interesting. Like, you can actually just speed up the animations. All right. You know, again, there are a lot of things. I already mentioned, like, the menu, the fact that it has this stupid thing, the fact that a lot of the keyboard things you can't use the keyboard for. You have to tap the letters or like go through the letters manually. There's a lot of things that are wrong. I also wish they added a lot of improvements. They fixed a lot of things, like the fact that I want to check that also, because I said that earlier where I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't generate subtypes from a CD. Let me double check that, because maybe you could have, and I'm just, again, an idiot. It wouldn't be the first time. No, you could. I'm just an idiot. I was kind of on the right track. So it was, I think, special ones. You couldn't get the things. So if it's a monster that has to be unlocked during gameplay, you can only get the rare subbreeds. You can't get the main type or the subtype. So I was on the right track. I was just misremembering that. Okay. All right. Someone probably corrected this, watched this, that played Monster Rancher, corrected me in the comments before they got to this part and realized that I realized I'm a fucking idiot. But okay. So they didn't fix that. Or maybe they did. I have no idea. I haven't seen anything that they fixed that. I do wish they would have upped the graphics a little bit. Like, just up the poly count, up the texture quality, just, I mean, obviously it's nice that it's higher resolution. I don't know, obviously it'd be really bad if they didn't up the resolution, but it just, I feel like they could have put a little more effort into the game. In general, it's still good. But yeah, I am absolutely going to be playing this more. I will leave Brian's save file alone. I'm actually going to save his so I don't accidentally overwrite it. Save it on 14, and then I'll just use 1 as my main save, only because I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this in a video. And if I come back to this in a video, I want to start with Brian. I don't want to just be on some random thing. I'll do my own thing in a different save file now that I know I can have multiple save files. But if you want to see the adventures of Brian, or you would rather see me do a Monster Rancher 2 series, since Monster Rancher 2 has a bunch of updated stuff, let me know. I obviously won't be like analyzing the game heavily if I do more episodes of this, so it'll just be going through the years trying to get to rank S. I remember this game not being too difficult if you know what you're doing. I feel like I was able, when I played through it with like all of my training guides and everything, I was able to pretty much beat the game in no time, like unlock all the monsters and everything, or like unlock the monsters. I obviously didn't get all of them from CDs and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, and for now, I'm going to end this video here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.